We often talk about our dogs giving us unconditional love, but building a bond and real trust with your pup takes some time. Earning a dog's complete trust isn't as simple as giving out a few treats and belly rubs, especially if your pooch has had some negative experience with humans in the past. In this video, you'll learn 10 signs that shows your dog really trusts you and shares a strong bond with you. Number 10. Handing you their toy as a present. One of the cutest things that dogs do when they trust you is give you toys, bones, or any random thing as a gift. You may have no interest in your pup's tattered tennis ball, but their willingness to share it with you is a sign of true affection. This is because most dogs are possessive of their belongings. Some even growl or snap at you simply for reaching down to pick up their special possession. When your dog offers to share something with you, like a toy or bone, they're signaling that they feel comfortable with you. They trust you enough to let you have a nibble at their bone, knowing that you'll share it with them or give it right back. Plus, studies have shown that dogs are more likely to share food with other four-legged friends rather than with strangers. So, if your pooch brings you gifts, it's a sure sign that you're their special person. Number 9. They sleep in your room. Typically, dogs sleep in a place where they feel comfortable, so sleeping in their owner's room is certainly an indication of comfort. Wolves and wild dogs purposefully sleep in small, confined areas with pack members they trust to protect against predators. Our dogs think that we are in their pack, and they feel like they can count on us to protect them in the face of danger. So, if your dogs want to sleep with you, it means they see you as a trusted fellow pack member. Number 8. Their eyes say it all. Sharing eye contact with fellow humans might seem completely normal to us, but it's actually a pretty big thing in the canine world. Dogs make brief eye contact when they meet a new dog, but long, direct eye contact is a way for dogs to establish dominance. It's the equivalent of staring each other down. To keep the peace, most dogs avoid locking eyes with other individuals. So, when your dog is willing to look you straight in your eyes, it means they don't see you as a threat and are not fearful that you may enact some form of aggression on them. Animal behaviorists believe that a dog's ability to look into a human's eyes in a non-aggressive way was one of the first steps towards canine domestication. They somehow learned that humans like eye contact, and by looking into a person's eyes, they establish a meaningful relationship. If you and your dog can gaze lovingly into each other's eyes, it's a sign your dog trusts you and understands you. Plus, scientists have shown that dogs develop strong emotional bonds with humans by staring into our eyes. This nonverbal method of communication increases levels of a bonding hormone called oxytocin in both dogs and their owners. That surge of oxytocin helps deepen the relationship between pet and owner and offers an opportunity to bond and build trust. Number 7. They listen. Some people think training a dog is all about the dog, but it's actually about the bond shared on both ends of the leash. If a dog doesn't trust their owner, they are less likely to respond well to training. Some trainers may get results from fear-based lessons and punishment, but animal behaviorists agree that this kind of obedience isn't the same as a dog responding to cues based on trust and respect. In fact, many people who bring home newly adopted rescue dogs struggle with training because of trust. Many rescue dogs have seen the worst of humanity through abuse, punishment, and abandonment, and trusting their new families doesn't come naturally. While training right away is important, it may take a rescue dog a few months to realize their new family is permanent. Number 6. Your dog doesn't panic when you leave home. Dogs who freak out when they are left alone may fear they are left alone forever, that their human is never coming back. This can manifest in your dog crying, whining, scratching at the door, and misbehaving. Sometimes this means they want to join in on the fun they're missing out on, but it could also mean they're not completely confident that the people they love are coming back. If your dog fully trusts you, they won't doubt that you'll eventually be back for belly rubs and playtime. They might not be happy about you leaving for work every day, but for the most part, they will remain calm. They will wait patiently for you to finish up whatever mysterious human business you have to do, and they will be at the door ready to greet you when you get home. Number 5. They are confident and relaxed around you. Dogs that trust their owner will display a confident and relaxed body posture. They keep their mouths slightly open, blink their eyes often, and their tails are either wagging or perky and loose. This type of body language indicates your dog is confident around you and isn't worried or scared. Your doggo trusts you to keep things under control and protect them if needed. You'll notice your dog's confident body language when you're out on a walk, doing chores around the house, and simply spending time together. Number 4. They follow your lead. The results of a 2013 study showed that dogs that have a strong bond with their owners behave similarly to that of human children with their parents. Dogs will look to their owners when they're uncertain. They get distressed when they are put in an unfamiliar situation. Whether you're out on a walk or playing at the park, you and your pooch are a team. You can tell your dog trusts you if they regularly check in to see what you're doing. If they're walking off a leash, they might glance back in your direction to make sure you're still there and approve of their behavior. If you're at a dog park and your pup is busy playing with his four-legged friends, they'll probably stop every now and then to scamper back to where you're standing. Your dogs get their confidence from you, and they're happy to keep you involved even if it's in a small way. Likewise, bonded dogs tend to have strong recall response. They will make sure their human is close by in new, unfamiliar situations, and they are far less likely to run away. Number 3. They put their paw on you. If your dog puts his paw on you, it can be his way of saying, "I love you." We pet our pups to show our love and affection. By putting his paw on you whilst you are stroking him, he is further extending contact and reciprocating affection back. Number 2. They check on you. Watching TV, cooking, bathroom visits, your canine is there through it all, or at least they try to be. They're not following you around the house because they think you may disappear. They do it because they love you and want to keep you safe. Checking up on you is just one way your dog shows affection. Your dog sees you as part of the family, and they're making sure you're okay. Number 1. They show you their belly. A dog's belly is the most vulnerable part of their body. It's instinctual for dogs to protect their vital organs. When they roll onto their backs or sleep on their side, they're doing the exact opposite. Your dog showing you their belly is a sure sign they feel safe when you're around. They are not worried that you'll sink your jaws into their exposed abdomen, and they're fairly confident you'll protect them if something jumps out suddenly to attack them. Likewise, when your canine turns their back to you, they are showing you that they are friendly and trust you. In the animal world, turning their back to someone puts the animal in a vulnerable position. Your dog is trusting that you won't attack them from behind. When their back is to you, their teeth are farthest from you, which makes it hard for them to protect themselves. Knowing you have your dog's complete trust is an incredible feeling. It means you're doing this whole dog parenting thing right, and you and your dog have a strong bond. But remember, having a dog's trust is a big responsibility. They will turn to you when they are sad and scared, and you'll be the first person they play with when they're happy. Make sure not to take that feeling for granted.